Well, this is good batting. No, this is good batting. Yes, you're not playing an dot delivery. Just going back to the point that I was trying to make. Have a look at that. The most T20 internationals at a venue, Dubai International Stadium at 75, Abu Dhabi 63, and just falling them behind, Shirabangla National Cricket Stadium, Mirpur 58. Not bad, eh? There's so much cricket being played in this part of the world, especially if you're talking about Bangladesh. Mirpur is one of the venue that hosts the most anyway.
Plays it through the leg side on the bounce. Shouts of catch it, but doesn't quite get to the fielder. Yeah, I agree with you. In this part of the world, especially also in Bangladesh, they host a lot of white ball cricket. T20 cricket continues to be one of the main features nowadays. Always creep up to the top there. Looking for two. Decides against it. 9 gone, 54 for 3.
Three dots in that innings of 54 for 3. Not a single six, only 5 boundaries so far. It's been difficult. It's not been.
He didn't have to carry any momentum. That's gone for 6. What a shot by Lutendas. Like I said, he holds the key to this particular innings.
Yeah, he was the one in tremendous form in the one-day internationals where he picked up a very big 100. We were speaking about not a single six. Have a look at that. Take that. 84 meter, it was in the slot and he timed it to perfection.
I think he heard us. He said, I'm going to set it right. Give something for the commentators to talk about. A wonderful shot, and it's a good point. He's coming into this game with form.
Again, looks like it might be just in the gap. Oh, very good work in the deep. They should come back for the second. The 2 more.
Good piece of fielding out in the deep. Look to go with the slog sweep again, and just at the last moment just corrects his shot, gets it to go along the ground, and good commitment.
He's played a couple of shots on the on. Now you must remember that he's a leg spinner, so you really have to be on top of your game. Oh, again a little bit sloppy. Oh, he slips. It's all happening.
Where they see that they could pick up a third. Just loses his footing, does Lidas. There's the sloppy fielding. I think just miscommunication between the two fielders.
A little bit wide on the offside. He will cut.
To carry yourself through the 6 deliveries, and as you say, get into double digits.
But this time it's from the bat of Mahmudullah. He crashes it towards the mid-wicket, into the stands. 6 to finish the over. A big over. 17 in that over after 10. Bangladesh 71 for 3. also time to have Mr. White detain your power that drinks break.
আপনার চুল কখন সবচেয়ে বেশি ঘন ছিল?
যখন চুল পড়া শুরু হয়নি।
চুল পড়া চুলের ড্যামেজের লক্ষণ। ট্রাই ডাভ হেয়ার ফল রেস্কিউ। এই নিউট্রিলক্স সিরাম আর 1/4 ময়েশ্চারাইজিং মিল্ক চুলের ভেতর থেকে পুষ্টি যোগায় এর জন্য ডাভ হেয়ার ফল রেস্কিউ।
Honda X-Blade, Street All-Rounder.
মামা একটা ছবি।
আচ্ছা চল রেডি। ওহ জোস।
মামা ফেস কই?
রোদে তোর ফেসের যে হাল তা কেটে দিয়েছি। ও মাম্মা বডিটা তো ভালো, কিন্তু ফেসের কি হলো?
গ্লো এন্ড হ্যান্ডসাম এর মাল্টিভিটামিনস ও ইউভি ফিল্টারস দেয় রোদ থেকে দ্বিগুণ ব্রাইটনেস প্রোটেকশন।
ফেসের যত্ন নাও, রোদের ড্যামেজ ঠেকাও।
বুঝছি স্যার, একদম ক্লিয়ার। সেরা আর বিশ্ব সেরার মধ্যে অনেক তফাৎ।
সত্যই বাংলাদেশ অনেক আগায় গেছে।
জিপিএইচ কোয়ান্টাম
ব্রাইট লক টেকনোলজি যুক্ত নতুন রিন, যা আপনার আর আপনার কাপড়ে আনে নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বলতা।
সিক্সার্স দেখতে তো ভালো, খেতেও ভালো। চকলেট পিনাট ক্যারামেল ও নোগাটের দারুণ কম্বিনেশন এলো সিক্সার্স চকলেট কোটেড বার। পুরোটা এনার্জি।
ওয়াও, পার্লারে গিয়েছিলি? না তো। তাহলে এত গ্লো কিভাবে? গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি থেকে। শুধু গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি?
এটা কমায় ডার্ক স্পটস, ডার্ক সার্কেলস আর রোদের মলিনতা। গ্লো এর জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে। গ্লো এন্ড লাভলির মাল্টিভিটামিন ত্বকের গভীরে প্রবেশ করে ডার্ক স্পটস, ডার্ক সার্কেলস ও রোদের মলিনতা কমিয়ে দেয় এইচডি গ্লো। গ্লো এর জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে।
স্টিকি অ্যাডিসিভ, জোড়া লাগায় সবকিছু।
এই শিক্ষকরাই তো আমাদের সুপার হিরো। তাদের সাদা কাপড়কে প্রতিদিন দাগহীন উজ্জ্বল রাখতে এলো নতুন সুপার হোয়াইট। এর শক্তিশালী সুপার এনজাইম দূর করে ময়লা, ঘাম, গ্রিস, স্যুপ বা চায়ের দাগ। সাদা কাপড়ের সুপার হিরোদের জন্য নতুন সুপার হোয়াইট।
সুন্দর কুসুম চেয়ার কিনবো, তাই বিকাশ অ্যাপ দিয়া আইডিএলসিতে টাকা জমাইতাছি নিরাপদে।
4G হ্যান্ডসেট নিয়ে দেশের সবচেয়ে শক্তিশালী গ্রামীণ ফোন 4Gতে আসা
এখনই সময়।
Mr. White detergent powder drinks time is over. Let's play with Mr. White detergent powder. Last ball of the last over went for the maximum. Last ball of the last over went for the maximum. From the bat of Mahmudullah Riyad. The bat of Mahmudullah Riyad. Big last over, 17 runs coming from it. A very good one for Bangladesh. Start of play after the break. And his whack now on this fielder in the deep. Straight to him, gets only a single. Afternoon, Furbies.
Afternoon, Shamim. Afternoon to all our viewers. It's been a brilliant start so far by Bangladesh, winning the toss, batting first, the all-rounder. Umar Zai into the attack. Plenty of bowling options for Afghanistan. Got 4 spinners, a genuine quick in Fazalul Farooqi. All-rounders, Umar Zai and Karim Jannat. So plenty of options for Mohammad Nabi.
Umar Zai making his T20.
We spoke about plenty of bounce in this pitch, and the square of the shots, which is square cuts and the pull shots and the hook shots, up can be pretty effectively, especially trusting the bounce.
Litonda just packed that away. It's high in there, and it's certainly gone the distance. Just wait and see if there's a confirmation of that. But what a strike that was! Brilliant shot.
I just mentioned about trusting the bounce in this pitch and making use to your own good. Get this for a shot by Litron Das, giving a little bit of room. It's not so good bowling by young Marzai, not bowled to his field, predominantly a leg side field he has got. And yeah, it's over the line. There's plenty of good things to talk about. Litron Das, someone that's very easy on the eye and plenty of time for the fast bowlers. And Marzai feeding him where he likes it the most.
And he just tries to drag it, gets the inside part of the bat. Oh, quick run taken. A direct throw might have been interesting.
Now looked very close. Mujibur Rahman at short, fine leg. Direct hits are always close. It's good running by Mahmood Riyad as well, responding to the call straight away. In T20 cricket, you need to take those risks. 80 for 3 after 10 overs. It's a very good batting pitch. And Bangladesh are going really well.
I think he's home quite comfortably. Pitching it up, and I think he might have got his man. Yes, just seemed to be pretty much in front, trying to whip that away. Don't think he's going to be interested in taking a review. Mahmoodullah Riyad, big wicket once again.
Yeah, it looked dead, didn't it? Straight away, a good change of the length by Omar Zai, pitching it full. Just had a feeling Mahmood Riyad was a little late to the stroke. Beat the pace, yeah. Definitely, slight hint of reverse swing maybe. And probably hitting flush to the leg.
has hit the pad first. Can you go for the ball tracking when available, please? Waiting for the ball tracker, guys. Copy that. Ball pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets umpire's call. I'm going back to Tanvir on field. Tanvir, I would recommend you to...
Well, the umpire's call means the review has been retained by Afghanistan, but I think it was worth taking there, Farvish.
Absolutely. I thought for a moment naked eye was going over the stumps, but with Khalid Jannat's height and the amount of bounce what he's getting, was a decent decision by umpire Tanvir Rahman, but this man
এনার্জি ব্রাইট লক টেকনোলজি যুক্ত নতুন রিন, যা আপনার আর আপনার কাপড়ে আনে নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বলতা।
এতদিন ধরে আছেন, সম্পর্কটাই তো এইভাবে কি আর ভাড়া দিয়ে লক করা যায়? বেটার ঘরটাকে লক করুন ইউপিভিসি ম্যাটেরিয়ালে তৈরি কসমিক উইন্ডো দিয়ে। লক করুন অস্থির দুনিয়া।
For a captain, having 7 bowlers, 7 proper bowlers, not part-timers, in your armory to just change around as and when you want, and you don't want to allow the batters to settle down. Pickle round the corner. That's going to race. That's not going to be stopped. But just a deviation down the leg side and some easy pickings there.
was off the bat of Afif Hussain. Not a good start by Mohammad Nabi. Don't see that much of bad deliveries from Nabi, but this time starting off down the leg side, keeping a bit low. But Afif Hussain did well to get some bat, and the fielder at short finally had no chance. It went so quick.
And he gives him the charge. He tempts the batter. Come and hit me. The ball was well flighted. Got behind that very nicely. Helped themselves to a couple of runs.
Good batting. Very good batting. Placement was key. And even Rashid Khan, one of the quickest fielders going around, had no chance in cutting off the second run. Now, but Nabi bringing his changes, as you mentioned, 7 bowling options.
A quicker one. That reared up. Hardly any pace. Must have hit a patch somewhere and reared up.
Talk about bounce. Look at that for bounce. Wow. The thumb. The bottom hand. Completely bamboozling Afif Hussain. This is the experience what Mohammad Nabi brings in. The previous delivery was fork. This one just keeping a bit short, letting the ball leap. This one just keeping a bit short, letting the ball leap, and getting him in surprise, hitting in his gloves. This is fantastic stuff by his experienced Afghanistan skipper.
Now, almost plays it close to his stumps. He had to hurry down on that one. You got one that rears up, one that keeps low. It's all there.
Couple of deliveries before, looks like Afif Hussain got unsettled with that. Look at this. They are nowhere to be cut. It's arm delivery. That's what I'm talking about. Mohammad Nabi with his experience, knowing that shot again, but this time much slower. There's plenty of time for Afif Hussain to adjust to cut it away for a single.
After the 4 and 2 in the first 2 balls, the way Nabi has come back with a great mix of deliveries hasn't really allowed Afif Hussain to dominate, made him struggle on a couple of deliveries. But Liton Dash hasn't really had the strike for a while. Having a look round at the field, Nabi changes his angle for the right-hander. Gone and he's pulled that away, forward of square, and it's going to find its way between the two fielders. Beautiful way to finish the over with a boundary. 13 overs gone, 97 for 4.
এখন লাইফবয় শুধু ভাইরাসের বিরুদ্ধে সুরক্ষাই না, সাথে দেবে 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ ফ্রি। প্রতিটি প্যাকের সাথে পাবেন রবি হেলথ প্লাসের সহযোগিতায় 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ একদম ফ্রি। একটা মিসড কল দিন এই নম্বরে। করোনা ভাইরাস থেকে সুরক্ষা আর ফ্রিতে ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ শুধু লাইফবয়ে।
বেড়ে ওঠা সব বয়সী ছেলেমেয়েদের জন্য বসুন্ধরা নুডলস নিয়ে এলো বিনাদারের পাঠশালা। বিস্তারিত জানতে লগ ইন করুন www.bosundharanoodles.com/বিনাদারের পাঠশালা। বসুন্ধরা নুডলস, শিক্ষার সাথে।
দেয়ালটা পাকা করব, তাই বিকাশ অ্যাপ দিয়ে আইডিএলসিতে টাকা জমাইতেছি নিরাপদে।
শুরুটাই যদি ভুলভাবে হয় তাহলে কি আর শুরু হবে কোনো লং লাস্টিং স্টোরি? কুল বডি স্প্রে, 4টি লং লাস্টিং ফ্রেগ্রেন্সে। ভুল করো না, কুল করো।
28 dot balls, but there have been some boundaries in the last over, a couple of them, 3 sixes in the innings. So they've just stepped on the gas, going at 7.46 over the run rate. Liton Dash too shy of another 50. Afif Hussain on 11, building up this partnership at in quick time, 17 of 13 balls. That's the last ball of the last over, short and punched. It was easy to put it away, but finding the gap, maybe not the easiest thing. Into the 14th over, Liton Kumar Dash. 48 of 32. 3 4s, 2 6s. Looking around at the field, but the bowler whips it away, goes through quickly for the first time. Is he going to come back for the second? No, it isn't. He isn't, and wisely too.
Bowler by Rashid Khan, neatly played by Liton Dash as well, going against the turn. Feel that shot, deep mid-wicket, beg your pardon, looked like K. Salman. It's like a tracer bullet to that. Rashid Khan into his third over, just given away 9 runs. That's how impressive he's been the entire tour.
Oh, just going down the leg side, big appeal, gone through quickly. Now, once again, we'll see if Nabi, what he does in concentration with his keeper. And he's gone up again, I think. Yep.
Copy that. Review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. Third umpire director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. Can you show me the front foot first, please? Fair delivery. You can move on to front on spin vision, please. Looks like there's no bat in ball. You can confirm that with Ultra Edge, please. Keep it rolling through, keep it rolling through, keep it going. Yeah, I can see a clear gap between bat and ball. I'm satisfied, no bat in ball. You can go for the ball tracking when available, please. Ball pitching outside leg. I'm going back to Tanvir on field. Tanvir, you will be.
So, Tanvir Ahmed has taken the right call. Just, I think, about 2% of the ball pitching outside leg, enough for that decision.
Talking about millimeters, that's what it's all about. Rashid Khan, very unlucky as far as I'm concerned. That's millimeters. Millimeters. He was forcing skipper Mohammad Nabi, who feels that long on, to go upstairs, and pretty unlucky. Afghanistan losing the review.
There goes a leg by. Nicely behind that. He ambles through and Liton Kumar darts to another 50. His first. And this is the only the second 50 for Bangladesh against Afghanistan. Shakib Al Hassan, the only other player. Liton Das has done wonderfully well to reach his fifth 50 in all T20 internationals.
Yeah, played really well. He played solid. Was looking in ominous form during this one-day series. Batsman hit a purple patch. It's important to continue, and that's exactly what he's doing. Precious dot delivery, and Rashid Khan has taken more LBW wickets in international cricket than any bowler in the world. Just goes to show how impressive he has been, especially bowling wicket to wicket, not giving anything away. Plenty of good stuff happening here.
It's pitching it up, driving it straight, lovely connection. Two fielders converging, one getting to it. But in the meantime, the Bangladesh 100 has also come up. It's now gone up to 102 for 4 after the end of the 14th over.
এই ডাক্তাররাই তো আমাদের সুপারহিরো। তাদের সাদা কাপড়কে প্রতিদিন দাগহীন উজ্জ্বল রাখতে এলো নতুন সুপার হোয়াইট। এর শক্তিশালী সুপার এনজাইম দূর করে ময়লা, ঘাম, গ্রিস, স্যুপ বা চায়ের দাগ। সাদা কাপড়ের সুপার হিরোদের জন্য নতুন সুপার হোয়াইট।
Honda X-Blade, Street All-Rounder.
গোলাপি নির্যাস আর ভিটামিন ই সহ নতুন লাক্স দেয় চাঁদের মতো উজ্জ্বল চেহারা। লাক্স।
সুন্দর কুসুম চেয়ার কিনবো, তাই বিকাশ অ্যাপ দিয়া আইএলসিতে টাকা দিতেছি নিরাপদে।
9 balls, so stepping on the gas, building up that partnership worth 22 of 19 now between Afif Hussain and Liton Dash. Need to carry on. 6 overs to go off from now. It's going to be Omar Zai, 1 for 10 in his first over.
Omar Zai from the Walton end, third man up, short fine leg up with a cover point and a short extra cover, saving the single straight away, starting with slow delivery. We can see plenty of them when you're having the third man and the fine leg both. Trying to save the single means that Omar Zai cannot give any width either side of the pitch.
Liton Dash has been very impressive when wickets were falling all around him. Early fall of Munim Sharia's wicket pegged things back, but he was really into the groove. He played the slot sweeps with aplomb He played the cut square of the wicket and through the covers with a flourish, and he pulled them so very well. That's slapped away by Afif Hussain. This is backlog, and it's gone for 4. Still up to be hit, and he immediately dismissed it from his presence.
Was asking for the hit, and look at that for a shot by Afif Hussain. Slapped it right in the middle of the bat, and the field at Sweepakawa had no chance. This is good batting, not so good bowling by Umar Zai. Slow balls cannot be pitched that short. It's going to hang up and asking for trouble.
Trying to pitch it further up, a quicker delivery. Once again, good work. Diving by Qais Ahmed.
And more of a safe option, isn't it? It's full up and a bit of fielding by Qais Ahmed. That short extra cover looked like 2 runs all over it. And Umar Zai, he'll learn and understand in slower pitches. Being a toe shot, there's so much time for good batsmen to make use of.
Even in his first over, when he did take a wicket with one ball that came angling in, other than that, he's been a little all over the place. Down the wicket, has to check his shot. Now, that was premeditated. Thankfully, just managed to dig it out.
That was premeditated because long off fielders up saving the single. That's Mohammad Nabi. Little does eyeing that fielder, trying to go over the top of short extra cover or mid off. Equal to the task was Umar Zai, pitching it full. 1 bounce, a crowd catch at cover point.
It's good to see the bowler and the batter watching each other, adjusting to what they're delivering. Good cricket all round from both sides. Comes in, whips it away, and it's going to find the fielder. I thought there was going to go a little finer. They did play it pretty well.
Clear what Litton does want to do. He's trying to go across here to the off stump. And the Afghanistan seamers today for all over the place. And not so impressive the one-day series, but saying that they're only playing one genuine quick in Fazal Farooqi, Mirzai and Janat. More of batsmen who would bowl, the hitters coming in. Same field to the left-hander.
He's trying to be cheeky. There's an appeal. Don't think the umpire is going to be interested. Neither is anybody else. 15 overs completed. It's 110 for 4.
মা উইংস মানে কি?
এখনই জেনে দিচ্ছি। এখনই সময়, এখনই জি আপা, এই তো আমি এখনই পাঠাচ্ছি।
এখনই সময় আমাদের সব চাওয়াগুলোকে সম্ভব করার। সাথে আছে দেশের সবচেয়ে শক্তিশালী গ্রামীণ ফোন 4G নেটওয়ার্ক। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
সিক্সার্স দেখতে তো ভালো, খেতেও ভালো। চকলেট পিনাট ক্যারামেল ও নোগাটের দারুণ কম্বিনেশন এলো সিক্সার্স চকলেট কোটেড বার। পুরোটা এনার্জি।
বুঝছি স্যার, একদম ক্লিয়ার। সেরা আর বিশ্ব সেরার মধ্যে অনেক তফাৎ।
সত্যই বাংলাদেশ অনেক আগায় গেছে।
GPH কোয়ান্টাম।
Yeah, nice little partnership of 30 of 25 between these two. That can set it up nicely for the next 5 overs. Have a look at Rashid Khan's speeds, how he's varied it. Look at that, a change-up of nearly 10 kilometers. And even slower. Closer look at the varying deliveries. Googly. That one goes very quickly off the surface at 89. Yeah, these two batters will have to contend with some spin and some very good spin. Atta, we just looked at the change-ups in speed there by Rashid Khan.
Yeah, a lot of variation, good running, aggressive running. Both very good runner in between the wickets, challenging the fielder. Oh, look at that, very quick off his tracks, isn't he? Afif Hussain, he had to go back to the danger end. Sprinting. I think what is good for Bangladesh at the moment is there are two batters in the crease who have been in good nick against the same opposition in that 3 one-day international they played against each other. Just prior to this match, that's gone through. Litton Das smashed 223 runs. Remember, he only scored 1 in the first match. Have a look at what you were talking about.
He clearly on the left, the stop delivery, and then you've got the leggy on the right. So look at how much he has to vary with his wrist and also. But the one thing that I think Fabi's Maroof did it in the ODIs, talking about that particular variation that Rashid Khan possesses. One thing is that it's the hand and the ball is quite visual, so you can definitely try and pick it up. It's just how quickly he gets it out of his hand and off the surface. The batters like using the word, at least we can cite it. At the end of the 16th, 114 for 4.
প্রতি 2টি শিশুর মাঝে একটি শিশু ক্যাভিটির সমস্যায় ভোগে। ওকে দিন পেপসোডেন্ট, যা অদৃশ্য ছোট ছোট গর্তগুলো সারিয়ে তোলে, ক্যাভিটি থেকে দেয় সর্বাধিক সুরক্ষা, যাতে ও আত্মবিশ্বাসী হাসি নিয়ে বেড়ে উঠতে পারে আর পূরণ করতে পারে ওর স্বপ্নগুলোকে, কারণ প্রতিটি হাসি অমূল্য।
দেশি পাকা টমেটো আর সিক্রেট রেসিপির কম্বিনেশনে তৈরি প্রাণ মিনি সসের বস।
দেয়ালটা পাকা করব, তাই বিকাশ অ্যাপ দিয়ে আইডিএলসিতে টাকা জমাইতেছি নিরাপদে।
Sharia Bangla here in Mirpur. It's hosting Isfahani T20 internationals, 2 of them. They're powered by Walton. We're in the first one, and Bangladesh, if you're joining us for the first time, won the toss and decided to bat first. They're 114 for 4. And fairly well set. Litton Das and Afif at the crease. They'll be looking to try and get to that 150, 160. If they're going at 13 runs and over, and that is a big amount of runs and over, they'll end up on 166. Look at this for goodies in terms of options, Atta.
Yeah, too many, isn't it? But have a look at Rashid Khan, the spell of 4 overs, 1 for 15. Would you believe that? 1 for 21. There are 3 bowlers who picked up a wicket in the very first over. Qais Ahmed, Rashid Khan, Omar Zain. And I was just trying to talk about these 2 batters in the middle for Bangladesh. Litton Kumar Das was in a smashing form, 223 runs in 3 matches. After he played that match-winning knock of 93, unbeaten 93, a very good partnership, 174 with Medis and Miraj. So the 2 men in the middle are in very good form with the bat. They need to take control of the game. 116 for 4, run rate of 7.18. They need to kick on for sure. 36 of 32, the partnership. The fielder at mid-off comes inside the circle, so maybe there's an option for him to go over the top, over mid-off. The fielder at short fine has been pushed back.
That's really well bowled and really well kept as well. Because those can bobble through and they go through for 4 byes. But a good option by Faruqi.
Yeah, how about that they have managed to steal a single there. Ramanullah Gurbaz did not take the gloves off. Otherwise that throw could have been a bit more dangerous. You know, he's gone with both the hands and then he threw with the gloves on. So he's on strike now. He'll be looking to put the foot on the accelerator and strike it of 133. Not bad at all. 52 of 39. The man who's hit the purple patch, Litton Kumar Das, will be eyeing that he can finish off nicely here for Bangladesh.
We're just looking at the extras there. 2 wides, 3 leg byes and a bye. In one particular ODI, they had 33 extras with the ball. Did Afghanistan today? A lot more disciplined. They really have zeroed in on their skills. That'll be called wide.
It's been called a no ball. It's going to be a free hit. And he needs to take full advantage here. Yeah, speaking about discipline in bowling department, Rashid Khan did not concede a single boundary. Talk about discipline there in terms of really putting the brakes on the scoring while he was on. Right. Opportunity here for Lichun Kumar Das. He'll be eyeing to pick up a boundary here.
Yeah, well over his head. The free hit. Where does he target? We've seen him attempt a lot of slower balls. The Faruqi, does he stay deep in his crease here? Litzen darts and try and free up the leg side. Third is up in the circle, maybe ramp it over there. Thick outside edge. Zadran is giving chase. Oh, you're not going to rein it in. It runs away for 4.
But you can see if someone who's having a really good run with the bat, even if he doesn't time it to perfection, in the end he picks up a boundary. It doesn't matter how it comes, as long as it's come. Yeah, it just opens the face of the bat. And you mentioned about that short third man. But he went over the point fielder and just got enough legs to just kept on going.
It just races away. As soon as it landed, it just looked as if it gathered pace. His first 2 overs went for 9. This over he's gone for 8 already. Faruqi on the charge are Bangladesh. Timing. But there's protection out in the deep.
Another very good piece of timing. Good cricket all around. Good fielding in the deep also. 44 of 36 now. They're going for Bangladesh is very good at the moment, especially when Lichun Kumar Das is still in the crease. President of the Bangladesh Cricket Board, Nazmul Hasan, in the house.
Full toss through the gap, maybe. No, the fielding has been excellent on this occasion, in this particular game by Afghanistan. I think they've probably saved 5 to 10 runs.
Yes, they worked very hard in the deep. As we see one more time, the president of the Bangladesh Cricket Board, Hassan. The misses. He'll be enjoying this partnership. It has been a very good one. Just uplifts the morale of the team. 126 for 4 in the 17th over. Already 12 in this over. Again, change in the field. So the man at deep square coming inside the circle and the man at mid-off goes to long off. So he can't afford to bowl anything down the leg side. It's a freebie.
He's had pressure throughout this over. Just pick it up, and he picks it up straight into the hands of the man at short fine leg. What a way to recover from what could have been a very expensive over, but he's also got a very set Litzen Das out of the equation.
It's a slower delivery, isn't it? That's the reason why he couldn't time it. It was there to be hit. In the end, a very soft dismissal, and he comes back strongly to finish the over. 12 and a wicket that of Lichun Kumar Das. Very, very disappointed. He's gone after a well-made 60 of 44. Bangladesh 126 for 5.
ফাস্টেস্ট মানি বাংলা লিংক উকলা স্পিড টেস্টে পরপর 4 বার আমরাই দেশের ফাস্টেস্ট মোবাইল নেটওয়ার্ক। থাকুন বাংলা লিংক ফাস্টেস্ট 4G তে।
গুড লাক ব্ল্যাক ওপেনের টাংস্টান কার্বাইড টিপ ও বিশেষ কালিদায় পরিষ্কার ও দ্রুত লেখার প্রতিশ্রুতি। গুড লাক ব্ল্যাক ও না লিখে যাবে কোথায়?
বুঝছি স্যার, একদম ক্লিয়ার। সেরা আর বিশ্ব সেরার মধ্যে অনেক তফাৎ।
সত্যই বাংলাদেশ অনেক আগায় গেছে। জিপিএইচ কোয়ান্টাম।
সুন্দর কুশন চেয়ার কিনবো, তাই বিকাশ অ্যাপ দিয়া আইডিএলসি তে টাকা জমাইতাছি নিরাপদে।
Yeah, the over previous to this one went for 12, but also picked up a wicket. That of Litton Das, and Yasser Ali's made his way out into the middle. It just hampers where they wanted to go and probably where they wanted to end up, especially with the set man.
I thought there was an opportunity for him to pick up a boundary, but it's just a slow delivery that really made it life difficult. In the end, a very easy catch. You know, he's very disappointed. Look at him. Why not? Because he was well set and he would have exploded with the bat in the next three. Not the case. Another debutant, Yasser Ali, making debut. Remember, Monim Sharia also made debut. Opened the bat for Bangladesh.
Yeah, it's just got to. Yeah, it's just got to continue the good work that had been set by Litton Das, and it has to be from ball number one. They have to get on with it.
Yeah, it's a nice little cameo from Afif Hussain. I think he's the one who needs to take the responsibility. Remember, Yasser Ali can also smash it around. He played some very good knocks in the recently concluded Bangamundu BPL 2022. But I reckon he's the one, the man on screen, who needs to take control and pick up the right spots.
He's trying to pick up a spot, he's trying to hit the ball, but he can only find the captain of Afghanistan. This is another big blow and a timely wicket.
No, he's not happy. He's just trying to chip it over the infield. And in the end just loses the shape, doesn't he? Another soft dismissal, couple of soft dismissal and a big wicket, another big wicket for Afghanistan. Umar Zai picks up the wicket of Afif Hussain, who's gone for 25. Bangladesh 127 for 6.
যাবেন না কোথায়? গ্রামীণ ফোন 4G তে এক্ষুনি।
স্লো ইন্টারনেট আর নয়, 4G হ্যান্ডসেট নিয়ে দেশের সবচেয়ে শক্তিশালী গ্রামীণ ফোন 4G তে আসার এখনই সময়। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
অল টাইম ক্রিম রোল।
ক্রাঞ্চি রোলের ভিতর চকলেট ক্রিমের ফিলিংয়ে অল টাইম ক্রিম রোল, মুখে দিতেই স্পেশাল ইনসাইড।
দেয়ালটা পাকা করবো, তাই বিকাশ অ্যাপ দিয়ে আইডিএলসি তে টাকা জমাইতেছি নিরাপদে।
Sheikh Mahdi Hassan, he can play. Definitely can play. Coming in at number 8, but almost back-to-back wickets. The loss of Litton Das off the final delivery of the 17th, and now the second ball of the 18th. They've lost Afif Hussain, 2 set batters. It's going to be a difficult little period here because these batters need to get on with it from ball number 1. After they can't afford to soak up any more dot balls.
And he's here because of this. He's just trying to hit it over the top, just lose his shape, and in the end just spoons it to the cover fielder where the skipper Mohammad Nabi takes an easy catch. I think 2 new batters in the crease also, and not enough time, as you rightly mentioned, Ed. Surely both are more than capable of hitting some big shots, but I reckon Afghanistan is making a really good comeback.
They've done well just to, as you say, rein it in and also break timely partnerships. That one of 46 between Litton Das and Afif could have been really, really expensive for them with ball in hand, but now it's over to Mahedi and Yasser Ali. Can they start finding boundaries? Because it's not going to get any easier here from this particular point, because I think Afghanistan have summed up what areas they need to bowl and how they need to execute. And that has been about taking a lot of pace off the ball and trying to hit the surface.
And also good lines, Ed, because even if you take the pace off the ball, if you don't get it right in terms of line and length, then you are asking for trouble. So they've showed the right kind of discipline, especially in this format. You just have to make life difficult for the batters, and you can do that if you can do what we just mentioned: line, length, and pace off the ball. Again on stumps. He'll pick up a single. We'll have to wait and see whether there is a signal from the umpire. No, he thinks it's off the bat. It's a leg by. Yeah. 131 for 6.
দেয়ালটা পাকা করবো, তাই বিকাশ অ্যাপ দিয়ে আইডিএলসিতে টাকা জমাইতেছি নিরাপদে।
كفقات سوريا.
Hit hard, cold scandal. Can't stop, I'm hard to handle. Don't care if my halo dips. My right to this is worth the risk. Work, hotta, we work. It's a girl game. We're taking over the world. I got fight, I got brains, I got the grace and power to reign. Let's show them.
ICC Women's Cricket World Cup starts from 4th March 2022 live on GTV.
Ejection if they go at this rate, 145. If they go at 9, 149, 11. If they get 22 runs off the next 2 overs, they end up on 153. Misses out on a full toss on that occasion.
10 deliveries since the last boundary. Just makes it a little bit difficult, doesn't it? With the current run rate, they will be scoring 145, and they need to get across 150. Anything above 150 would turn out to be a handy total. Khalid Mahmood, former captain, part of the team management. Oh, that could have easily gone in between the fielder and the keeper. Straight on, another single.
It's been an absolute revelation for Afghanistan. Faruqi, that was excellently bowled, came back sharply, and that was Naim Sheikh, and then the big wicket of Litton Das, who was set. I tell you, that's a gutsy delivery. I've been gone for 12 and then bowl a slow delivery into the surface with fine leg up.
And he's been a revelation. Remember, in that first match, he picked up 4 for 15 in such a quick time in that one-day international. And even today, he's picked up 2 very crucial and important wickets of Mahmudullah initially, and then of Litton Kumar Das. Well set. So he's been very good. 2 for 23 in his 4th over.
Does he remind you a little bit of Irfan Pathan? Look at that little bustle and hustle to the crease. Yes, he's been an absolute find for Afghanistan in white ball cricket up to this point. That is excellent. Really, really well bowled.
The slow, taking pace off the ball, and he's actually hit it way down the track, you know. And still, Yasser Ali could not find a bat on the ball. That's what the batters are expecting, the ball coming onto the bat. And the moment that the bowler picks the pace off the ball, in that they are in the spot of bother. Right, only 3 singles in this over.
Last over went for 4 and a wicket. This one's only gone for 3 up to this point. Oh my, change of pace. Undoes the keeper. My goodness. From about 110 to 140.
Looks a special bowler. 4 from Ramanullah Gurbaz. He beat him fair and square. Could have easily gone on to hit the stump. Have a look at that. Just a tad late, wasn't he?
I think for a moment that he thinks it's crashing into leg stump. He almost gives up with his hands, and then at the last moment it misses the stumps and beats him. Fortunate runs. Power through the cover region. Muhammad Nabi, the captain. It goes through him. They get 11 off that over. It's 142 for 6 with an over to go. The final 6 deliveries for Bangladesh to see where they end up, and for Afghanistan to also find out what they'll be chasing. Third up in the circle, fine up in the circle. Question asked. At this stage it runs away for a boundary. Umpire leg buys. So a fairly good start to the over for Bangladesh.
Yeah, he's trying to be cheeky, didn't put back the ball, but he'll still take it. I thought that might have been off the bat, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. Okay, 4 runs nonetheless. Intention is for 2. That's Ali's committed. Oh, he could be gone. Or perhaps the dive has saved him.
Copy that. Referral for run out. Third umpire director.
It's a Mr. White detergent powder decision pending.
Please. Can you take it back? Now move forward. Keep rolling through. Can you freeze it when the bail is completely removed from the top of the stumps, please? Keep it rolling through. Keep it 1 frame forward. Yeah. Freeze it there. Freeze it there. The wicket is put down and the batsman is short of his crease. I have a decision for the big skin.
Mr. White detergent powder out. What presence of mind by Rashid Khan. Gone for 8, 147 for 7. Nasim Ahmed, left arm spinner, has just replaced Nasali, who's been run out by a good presence of mind by Rashid Khan out in the deep. That's a short delivery. It's fairly well played and a decent bit of fielding out in the deep. But what a piece of fielding that was, Atta.
Yes, sparkling in the field. That was a drive. He had to come a long way from long off, going to his left, and look at that throw. Stranded in the middle. Dive, not good enough. right on top of the bails. Brilliant.
The presence of mind to throw it to the keeper's end. Just as he had seen Yasser Ali overcommitting to that run. Direct hit, could have been business. It's been absolutely frenetic. The 150 comes up. There we go. Perfect, as you say, right on top of the stumps, right on top of the bails. The keeper just needed to remove them. BCB president, he watches on. Direct hit gone. Gone for all money. Swinging in the deep. Looking for a second. Could this be another run out? Oh, it probably is. And it could be a second run out for Khan in the deep.
Copy that, referral for run out.
Mr. White, detergent powder decision pending.
Best side on angle, please. Yeah, the batsman is short of his crease. I have a decision for that big skin.
White, detergent powder out. Is Rashid Khan deep. 5, 151 for 8. For Islam, 20-year-old, exciting left-arm seamer. Final delivery he'll have to face. 2 run-outs in this over. All courtesy of Rashid Khan in the deep. He goes for 15 in 4, picks up a wicket and also produces a good piece of fielding on 2 occasions. 151 is what it is at this point. Still taking time to set the field. Swing of the bat. There could be fortunate runs. Yes, they are. Runs away for 4. 13 runs off that final over. And this will be the highest total that Bangladesh have been able to pose against Afghanistan. They end up on 155 for 8 in their 20 overs.